What's up, boys and girls? Name Code Dustin here. This is our bi-weekly baseball show. Before we get into it, a little bit of exciting news from the guys at Fantasy Smack Talk.
It's up!
Finally!
The app is up. If you go to the App Store, search for Fantasy Football University, you will find it. It is up. Got about 5 weeks.
$1.99.
Starting out at $1.99.
Ain't nothing.
If you do buy it, make sure you give us a really good ranking, even if you don't like it. But it's
yes, good. Of all the things, you can hate on YouTube all you want in the comments. Please give us some love on there. It's really big on the iTunes land. Let's get into it, Dustin. Guys, be out in all the leagues. We are talking baseball though today.
This is very exciting too, because I just got to talk about the app, and now I get to talk about one of my favorite baseball players. Natali Filiz is getting another chance to close. Always been a huge fan of this guy. I've never seen anyone who can so effortlessly throw 100 miles an hour. It's impressive. He's getting a chance to save games for Texas right now, only on a 45% of leagues, which is kind of silly because this guy has potential being one of the top closers.
And I need to scoop him in my other league the second we're done shooting this video, so let's hurry it up here. Francisco Liriano is the next guy. He's only owned in 65% of leagues.
Another one of them.
He is another one of Dustin's boys. Up and down, up and down. But when he's good, he's really good. And it looks like he might be starting to get it together. Last 3 outings, 23 Ks in 19 innings. He's gotten 2 wins in that span. And just the way he's been pitching, he kind of is looking like Francisco. When he was looking good last year, he's looking like that this year for the home stretch. Definitely consider picking him up.
Might finish strong, just like last year. Jacob deGrom's another guy, youngster for the Mets. You know, this guy was pretty good in the minors. I didn't know if I was necessarily going to believe what he had done so far in the bigs, but he just keeps putting up solid numbers. Great K counts, which you know I always look for and I like. And he's certainly a guy at this point that I'm saying he's probably owned in all leagues at this point.
All right, he's owned in 50-50.
Love him.
Adam Eaton. That's the next guy on the list. This is a guy we've always been talking about. We've always liked his potential. He had that weird injury last year, up and down this year. But since July 6th, he's raised his batting average 30 points. He's almost batting 300 now. He's got to be added in all leagues. There's a lot of upside for this kid. Dustin, will he ever be an all-star?
Yes.
Ooh,
yes,
Dustin likes.
He will. All right, let's talk about some people to add in deeper leagues. Danny Salazar. Seems like this video's...
This is all the guys that we liked before the season.
All the guys we liked.
It's all coming to fruition.
But Danny's a guy that, wow, terrible. And he even got sent down. He's got called back up at this point, and it looks like, you know, he's going to be around to stay for a little while at least. I mean, he's been pitching a lot better lately. We think there's a good chance he could have a good second half this year. So, deeper leagues, you need a pitcher, not a bad guy.
All right, got an outfielder. We talked about him before. All he does is hit home runs, and that is Chris Carter. He had 21. He's got 21 jacks on the season. There's a realistic chance this guy's going to hit 35, possibly even 40 bombs, while batting only about like 220. So you're in a power league that counts a lot for that, go ahead and scoop.
Kobe Rasmus, next guy I want to talk about, only on 25% of leagues. We know what this guy can do, and it's pretty good. He can be above average. He was above average last year, but what a woeful start. Got dropped in a ton of leagues, but I think it may have been a little bit too soon to completely give up on him. He's only on 25% of leagues. I think he's another guy that could rebound and have a good second half. So if you need an outfielder, I do like Kobe. I think he could have a good second half.
All right, talking about Solarte. He went from the Yankees at the beginning of the year, was extremely hot, everybody was scooping him, and then he was terrible, so everybody dropped him, traded to the Padres, he's extremely hot again. Not everybody's picking him up, though. But if you're in a deeper league, maybe pick him up, because the position eligibility is crazy.
Nuts.
It is second, third, shortstop, and we love him for leagues where it's daily setups, because when you get those random guys that aren't playing, just plug them on.
Plug them in. Time to talk about some guys to keep an eye on. Anthony Ghost is the first guy I want to talk about. Young speedster, only on about 5% of leagues. Now this is a guy that, like I said, a speedster. He's going to be a specialist for you. Not going to give you much power, but if you're looking for, you know, a guy that can give you some bags down the stretch, I like his upside.
Another guy to keep an eye on.
Brett Anderson sighting.
Brett Anderson, we always love him. He's going to be good someday. Not as good as we thought he was going to be years ago. We thought he was really going to be a stud and breakout. Didn't happen, but his last 3 outings, he's only given up 2, 0, 1, so a total of 3 earned runs.
That's good math.
Good math. Something to keep an eye on is Brett Anderson.
Keep an eye on. So that is our baseball show. If you're doing football, we're in our forums. We're going crazy in there. Got all our experts. And don't forget about that app. Check it out.
Double pen flip. Mine was not nearly as cool as yours. I'm more of a tosser. More of a tosser. Oh.
You sure about that?
No.
If you like what you saw, then check out some of our other videos and subscribe to our channel.